Lindy Musehas is a dietitian at the Charlotte Maxeke Academic Hospital in Johannesburg. She treats about 40 patients a day and says sugar is one of the key culprits contributing to their illnesses.
It's a vicious cycle from the sugar that they put into their mouth to the patient I'm seeing in front of me. Every single time I go back and do a diet history and see what their lifestyle is like, sugar sweetened beverages is a main part of their daily consumption.
According to Lindy, the damage too much sugar does to our bodies can be devastating.
By the time that I'm seeing them in this hospital, most of the time it's irreversible damage that's been done. And then it's just basically seeing the patient for damage control, which is sad because it's something that could have been prevented.
Today, Lindy is giving one of her long-term patients a diet education session. James Ladera is 60 years old and suffers from multiple illnesses. He's had 3 strokes, struggles with gout and hypertension, and has battled cancer.
Can you see the link between sugar sweetened beverages? Because it's fructose, it needs to be digested by the liver, and the liver makes the waste product called uric acid, which increases your risk for gout, which you already have. There's another, let's say, byproduct that forms, which is called very low density lipoproteins. Okay. That is the bad cholesterol, and also fat droplets. It makes the artery go stiff. Okay? Arteries are meant to be very elastic and pumping. So now if it's becoming harder and harder, the heart has to work very, very hard to pump the blood through the arteries. So that's why you have a very high risk for developing strokes and heart attacks, which you already had.
James is considered to be a high-risk patient. If he doesn't change his diet soon, he's likely to develop diabetes on top of his existing health problems.
It's his death sentence, to be very honest. I mean, if you continue to eat like that, your blood pressure will continue to increase, your weight will continue to increase, your potassium, your sodium will continue to increase, your waist circumference will continue to increase. So I mean, you're pushing yourself just down the drain.
Lindy's aim is to help James avoid developing further health complications by teaching him how to spot added sugars.
So it won't necessarily say sugar, and you want to see, does it contain sugar? It's not necessarily going to say sugar. There might be a lot of different names for sugar in beverages. So it will be fructose, glucose.
It's very difficult just to cut everything out.
Honey,
Because you walk into the shop, you've been working, you're thirsty,
syrup,
you want something,
corn sweetener.
and you just take it off the shelf. That's a big problem here, because you don't know what's inside. There's no education on that.
James says he consumes about 4 to 6 sugary drinks every day. This adds up to way more than the recommended daily sugar allowance suggested by the World Health Organization, which is 9 teaspoons for men and 6 for women.
4, 5, 6.
To demonstrate this, Lindy is adding spoon by spoon the amount of sugar James consumes in a day into his bowl.
See the amount of sugar that you're intaking. It's scary to see that's how much. I don't even eat that much for breakfast.
Do not have any sugar sweetened beverage. Try and cut it out of your diet completely. It does not have any nutritional value to your overall health. It doesn't contain vitamins and it does not contain minerals.
James gave up alcohol 6 months ago and says having gone through this means he has the willpower to cut out sugary drinks for the sake of his health.
Anything you change in life is a bit difficult. You got to have the willpower. My lifestyle is going to change completely. I haven't got an option now. It's got to change.